Hi everyone, my name is Diego, and in this video we're going to integrate our unit test with Jenkins. So this is the command you need to run. You need to pass the port and you need to specify the volume in order to keep your configuration in your hard drive so that you don't lose your previous work when you stop the Docker container. The first time the image will be downloaded, and you need to copy this password because you will need to prompt this password the first time. So now this is almost done. Well, here is here in this form you need to pass the password, and then you can launch the Docker configuration. We're going to select the simple configuration, because this is going to take a while. I'm going to pause the video and show you later when this process finished. Well, here you only need to fill up this form with your name, with a password, with an email, and it's really easy. This is very simple. This is only the final step of the configuration, and then you can start using Jenkins. So we are almost done. This is the last step, and here you can start using Jenkins. This is ready, and we need to install some dependencies in our Docker container. So we're going to connect a super user in this container. The command is really easy. You only need to specify -u and 0. That is the super user. And because we need some dependencies in our pipeline, we need to install first in this image. This is a normal Debian. So first we're going to install Composer, but first we need to install PHP because we're going to use PHP 7.3. we need to specify what are the repositories for this PHP version. So I'm going to pass these commands in order to keep the latest version of PHP. And then well, this is the same configuration for installing PHP in Linux, and then we can update, and after that we can, let me see, we can install PHP 7.3. And also we need some extra configuration, because that is what we need to run Composer and PHP unit in our pipeline. So we need MB string and XML, and this is going to be faster, I think. So I'm not going to pause the video this time. We can wait for a while, and yes, it's almost done. Yes, and well, and now we have PHP 7.3, so we need now Composer. We can download the latest version of Composer from this URL, Composer 2.0. I think that is the version. And then we need to move Composer to the bin directory in order to be able to in order to access this command from any path in this Docker container. We have PHP 7.3 and Composer 2.0. So we're going to continue. The next step is to configure our access token in order to get Jenkins grant to access to our GitLab repository. So it's really simple. You only need to go to configuration, access token, put a name. You need to check API and read API. These only two checkboxes are important. And then you click and create a token. You need to post this token, and then you go to Jenkins and go to manage credentials, then to the global credentials configuration, and in this part you add as a secret text the token. I'm not going to show you the token because it's with my personal account, but you only need to put here the secret, and you only click OK, and that is all you need to do here. And we're going to continue with this. Now we can create our pipeline. You only need to start a new job, put a name, and select pipeline. And here the important thing is, well, you can put a description for this pipeline. And here the only thing important is you need to keep just a few days in your build execution. That's because you can full your disk with this high amount of execution. I'm going to pass here a pipeline. It's really simple. The first step is only when you download your repository. That's really easy. The second step is to run Composer and to delete the coverage folder. And the last step is when you run your unit test. And you can save this. And now we can build this execution. So that's all you need to do. It's really simple. And here Jenkins will show you all the steps. But for example, if you want to watch more detail, you can go down here to the number of the execution, and here inside this menu you can select console output, and you can watch in real time what is happening in the Docker image. This step is the the Compose install, so it's going to take a while. I'm going to pause the video. Well, this is the final result. You have here all the tests executed, and that's it. Thank you for your time. Subscribe to my channel here in some place, and I hope we can continue with this process together. And subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.